I'm going to be showing you how to complete all the side quests and find all the collectibles in the Qward hub world within LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let's get started. Alright, so upon landing here on Qward, right away, Green Lantern is going to be waiting there with a side quest for you, and this one's called Welcome to Qward. And just like the other Lantern planets in this game, what we have to do is follow Green Lantern around the planet. He's going to be giving you a sort of tour around the planet. And periodically you will get attacked by some yellow lantern enemies. We're going to take them out, and then once you do, the tour will resume, and you're just going to keep following Green Lantern around. Here is the second wave of enemies here, and I believe there are 3 waves on this one, so this side quest isn't quite as long, I feel, as some of the other ones on the other planets, but yeah, we're just going to keep following the Green Lantern around. I think there's one more, like, really short wave of enemies there. Yeah, just like 3 or 4 guys. And once you reach the end, he's going to start talking to you, and once he gets done, you will gain a gold brick. So next we're going to switch over to gold brick number 1. So around this building, there's going to be several glass Lego objects, so I recommend switching over to a Batman sonar suit. But one of them is going to have a lever behind it, so we're going to break that glass, pull on that lever, that's going to raise up this platform. So now we're going to use this ladder, or you could just fly up to this platform, and there's going to be an electrical panel, so we're going to switch over to Batman's electricity suit. It's going to suck out the electricity, lowering this force field over here on the other side. So now that that's lowered, we can then go over there, climb up the ladder, and there's just going to be a glass Lego object blocking the gold brick. So we're going to switch back over to Batman's sonar suit, blast it, and we can grab gold brick number 1. Next, we're going to unlock the Batwing vehicle token, so we're going to fly over here to this building. And by the way, if you have trouble finding any of these locations, all of the collectibles and side quests are highlighted by a giant beam of light in the sky, so that tells you exactly where you need to go for each of these things. But this building's going to be covered by 9 LEGO Batman flags, so you just have to destroy them all within the time limit. You have about 10 seconds between destroying each one, and they are all located either on the building or super close to it, so you don't have to go looking too far. And once you destroy all 9 of them, it's going to spawn the vehicle token up top above the chimney, and that will be the Batwing vehicle token. Next, we're going to switch back over to the gold bricks for gold brick number 2. So we're going to fly over here to this building, and you're going to see the gold brick behind a laser force field there. So how do we get behind it? Well, if you fly over here, there's going to be a piece of weak Lego flooring, so we're going to use a strong character like Superman to destroy that. And underneath it is going to be a vent, so we can switch over to Plastic Man to go inside the vent. And what do you know, that's going to put us behind the force field where the gold brick is, and that'll give us gold brick number 2. Next up, we're going to grab a character token, and this is going to be for the Zatanna character. And so what we need to do for this one is fly over here to this building, and this character token is going to be located inside the building. So there's going to be a glass Lego object on this garage door. So we're going to switch over to Batman's sonar suit to destroy that to reveal a grapple hook point. So we're going to use Batman's grapple hook and mash the B or circle button, depending on what console you're on, to open up the garage door. Now once you get in here, you're going to notice a vent on the ground underneath this Lego object, so we can then switch over to Plastic Man to go in this vent. You actually don't need to go in the vent, you could just fly up to where this vent takes you, but we're doing it the way the game sort of intended you to do it. So up here, though, there's going to be a lever behind a Lego object, so just destroy that, pull on the lever, that's going to open up this crate down below, and inside is going to be the character token for Zatanna. So now we're going to switch over to a side quest. This one's called Planetary Pest Control, and this is going to be a Green Lantern side quest, so we're going to fly over here to him and make sure you've completed the Welcome to Qward side quest to unlock this one. So we're going to wave our hand in front of him, and this is going to be the classic beat 'em up side quest that we often see on these lantern planets. So there's going to be 30 of these yellow like lantern mice, it looks like. So we just have to go around and destroy them. They all die in like one hit, so fairly simple here. So you just have to keep attacking them until you've destroyed all 30, and that's pretty much all there is to this side quest. A super simple one. Always like these beat 'em up ones because they're fairly straightforward and they can be completed pretty quickly, but once you take out all 30 of those mice, you will unlock a gold brick. And speaking of gold bricks, next up we're going to grab gold brick number 3, and this is going to be a race. Now this race starts off on the ground, so you might think you can use a character like the Flash, but no, it quickly transitions to where you need to be able to fly to get around. So we're just going to fly through all of these different hoops, and once we reach the end, we will unlock a gold brick. Gold brick number 4 is up next. This is going to be another race, but this race is a little bit unique compared to all the other races in this game. So we're going to fly in here, activate the race, and you're going to notice a pressure pad on the ground, which is very important. So all of the different checkpoint rings are going to get blocked by these different platforms. So basically what you have to do, if you're getting blocked, just step on the pressure pad in the middle, and that'll move the platform out of the way so that you can actually go through the ring. So it's kind of going back and forth between the walls and hitting that pressure pad on the ground. But once you do that a few times, you will unlock gold brick number 4. So now we're going to do another side quest. This one's called It's a Qward Knock Life. And so this is going to be a green lantern side quest. This one's actually located super close to the spawn here on Qward, sort of where Green Lantern gave you the Welcome to Qward side quest. And so we're going to wave our hand in front of him to start this side quest, and this one's probably the most lengthy side quest on this planet. So there's going to be 5 characters that we need to rescue, so we're going to head left, and you're going to notice these characters that are kind of being chained up by a silver Lego object. So we're going to switch over to Batman's power suit. Destroy the silver Lego object, they will kind of jump for joy, then you can hit the B or circle button to get them to follow you, and you just want to escort them back over to the Green Lantern. So there's going to be 5 of them. That's number 1 out of 5, and so you can just kind of follow my steps here to figure out exactly where all 5 of these guys are located. Someone let me know the species of these guys that are kind of chained up. That'd be pretty cool. If you let me know the name of the species in the comments, I will give your comment a heart. But anyway, this is number 2, and they will be able to jump over the lava gaps, by the way, so don't worry about them not being able to do that. That's number 2 out of 5. These guys with the wings on their helmet, they almost look like Hawkman or Hawkgirl. Kind of an interesting character design. Over here is going to be the 3rd one, so we're going to switch back over to Batman's power suit to destroy that. And this is going to be number 3 out of 5. And after you rescue them, you just have to wait like maybe a second or two for that B or circle button prompt to appear above their head, then they're going to start following you. So that's 3 out of 5. So now we're going to head this way. This one's super close to where Green Lantern is. We're going to blow up that silver Lego object and have this guy follow us. By the way, when you're firing the rockets out of Batman's power suit, if you want them to blow up a little bit faster, just switch to a different suit, and that causes the rocket to instantly explode. So kind of a little speed run tactic there, I guess you could call it. So over here is another silver Lego object. We're going to blow that up with Batman's power suit. If I don't miss, you can see there I switched over to Batman's sensor suit, and it caused the rocket to instantly explode. Because sometimes they can take a few seconds to explode after they attach to the silver Lego object. But that's all 5 of them. Once we've rescued all of them, there will be a little cutscene of Green Lantern talking, and you will unlock a gold brick for completing this quest. Alright, so next up we're going to grab gold brick number 5, and this one's going to be located inside this building over here. But to get inside, we have to open up the garage door. So up here on the rooftop, there's going to be some Lego objects that we can destroy, and underneath them, they were hiding an electrical panel. So we're going to switch over to Batman's electricity suit. Could also use a character like Shazam. And once we have the electricity suit, you do have to be kind of in a certain position for the game to register. You can see here I'm kind of standing around it. And finally, I get that B or circle button prompt depending on your console. Then you can just hold that button down. It's going to charge it up. And once we've charged that up, it'll then open up the garage door. Then we can just hop on down here. Once we get inside, there's going to be a chest in the middle and a sort of hidden lever here in the back right. So we're just going to destroy the Lego object that's in front of it. Pull on that lever. It's going to open up the chest, giving us gold brick number 5. Next, we're going to go ahead and unlock the Firefly character token. So this one's fairly straightforward. We're going to switch over to Martian Manhunter to fly up here to the side of this building. And there's going to be a weak Lego object wall here, so you can use either a Big Fig character or a character like Superman to destroy that. And behind the wall is going to be a gold Lego object, so we're just going to keep using Superman and use his laser vision to destroy it. And inside is going to be the Firefly character token. Next up, we have Adam West in Peril, so he's going to need some rescuing yet again. And if you've been following along in the order that I've been playing these in, this is actually going to be the final Adam West in Peril in the entire game. So this is one last rescue we got to do here. And this one does require the Adam character. He's the only character in the game that can shrink down. Or you can use the mini characters extra to shrink down as well. But we're going to shrink down into this little container to step on this pressure pad. It's going to lower the force field below where Adam West is. And if you just wait a few seconds, he will kind of walk out from where the force field was, and you will unlock a gold brick for rescuing him. And if this is the final Adam West that you rescued, you will actually unlock him as a playable character as well. Gold brick number 6 is probably the easiest one here on this planet, so we're just going to fly over here to where this chimney is. There's going to be a gold Lego object on top of it. We're going to use Superman's laser vision to destroy that, and we can just hop inside and grab gold brick number 6. Next is going to be a side quest called Qward-ruped, Quandary, and this is going to be another green Lantern side quest. We're going to find him over here. Make sure you've completed the previous side quest to make this one available. And so once we get done talking to the Green Lantern, there's basically going to be 4 characters all chasing each other that we all need to escort back over to Green Lantern. So how do you get them to stop chasing each other? Well, play as a character like Batman and just throw a Batarang at them, and that'll get them to stop, and then you can hit the B or circle button to get them to follow you, and you can just escort them like 5 feet over there to Green Lantern. So this next one is going to be Crypto the Super Dog. It's number 2 out of 4. And once you figure out, the method of just throwing a Batarang at them to get them to stop, then this side quest goes pretty quickly. That's number 3 out of 4. And then we got one final one here. It's one of those little yellow lantern mice creatures. And so we're going to throw a Batarang at him, and he's pretty slow. He'll finally move over here to Green Lantern. And that's going to be 4 out of 4. He's going to start talking to you again. And once he gets done talking, you will unlock a gold brick. And if this is your final Green Lantern quest, like this one is for me, you will unlock him as a playable character as well. So now we're going to go ahead and knock out the final side quest here on Qward. This one's called Thaw Subject. And so there's going to be this building over here, and it's going to be locked down by a silver Lego object lock. So you know what we got to do? We're going to switch over to a character that can destroy those, like Cyborg's demolition suit or Batman's power suit. And once we destroy that, it's going to open up the garage door, and look who's inside. Mr. Freeze himself, as well as Firefly for whatever reason. So we're going to wave our hand in front of him to start this side quest, and this is going to be a fetch quest side quest, so we have to find an item that he needs. And so I recommend playing as a character like Martian Manhunter, because we're not only going to have to fly, but there's also going to be some sensing areas that we need to do. So up here on the rooftop of the building that Mr. Freeze is in, there's going to be a sensing area, and that's going to point you in the direction that you need to go using a stud arrow. And so we're just going to fly in the direction that it's pointing us to. It's going to lead to this building, but we're going to continue past it. Just keep heading in this direction. And eventually we will reach another sensing area, and it's going to point you over into this direction, another stud arrow. And then not too far from there is going to be a glass Lego object on the side of this building. So we're going to switch over to a Batman sonar suit and destroy that glass Lego object wall that's in our way. Inside there's going to be some destructible Lego objects, and once we destroy those, we'll be able to pick up the object that Mr. Freeze wants us to have. And it's some sort of cryo device. I have no idea. I never pay attention to what these side quest characters are talking about. But once we pick up the item, we can take it over here to Mr. Freeze, wave our hand in front of him, and he's going to say perfect. And after you wait a few seconds, he's going to get done talking, and you will actually unlock Mr. Freeze as a playable character. And this is a side quest, so of course you gain a gold brick as well. And last but not least, we have gold brick number 7 to collect, and this is going to be for a race. And so we're going to fly over here. I think this is technically supposed to be a ground race, so you're supposed to use like the Flash or somebody, but we're just going to use a flying character like Green Lantern to do this one. And so we're going to fly through all these different checkpoint rings. Here you can see this one wasn't counting. I was like, what's going on? Well, it's because I skipped a ring. So once you go through them all in order, you will unlock a gold brick for completing the race. But that's going to do it for all the side quests and collectibles here on Qward. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if not. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.